I did 2 videos and then I shut it off so that it wouldn't get too long. I'm gonna come back here now and finish off those videos on the show and tell. I was thinking about not doing music and just kind of just putting the videos on here for you because, like I say, it's a lot of, plenty of videos, and I want you to get them because it's important that you get them, right? Other than that, I wouldn't be putting my energy in them so much, but I want you to have the information because if I can't say it the way where you can receive it, then someone else may can, or if you hear me and then you hear them, then you'll kind of put 2 and 2 together. That helps a lot, okay? So let's maybe do just a little music. I'm going to do some old stuff, you know, or whatever, and then we're just gonna go with the videos because that's the important part to me, okay? Both is. I enjoy the dance because that's important too. But right now we're running on time, and then 3 videos. Well, this would be the 3rd one, okay? So kind of like just set this time up for them, okay? So that you can get the information. So how is you enjoying them? I hope you are. I really do. I hope everyone is getting something out of them. I hope life is you know, opening up things to you in the videos, and I hope you can receive. I hope you are receiving from them because it's important that you do, to me, and for you too, mostly for you, you know. But I want you to do it too because what's important for you is that you can that you awaken to, you know, to the realities of what is and what isn't. And that's the real reality. So let's do a little music, okay? And I did, on the other video I was talking about the subconscious and the conscious. I hope you went through that and got something out of it, study up on it, you know, and really get a grasp of what subconscious and conscious is really talking about, right? So let's do a little music. I got the speakers on, so. Just to kind of break up something, kind of do a little old music, something old, you know, something great, something whatever. It might be 1 o'clock and it might be 3. our souls, huh? That's how we gotta do it. Till we soothe our souls. All night. All night. What does it take to get your soul soothed? How do you soothe your soul? You gotta soothe your soul, not your body, your soul. Big difference, big difference. So, that's genuinely feeling the love and comforts of another in that time and moments, okay? And then you feel the soul, okay? Not just the body, but the soul. Very important, right? I say so. Okay, so let's see whatever we can go from there and get a little bit more something else going on here. So that was the green onion, right? Back in the day and the time when, you know, little twits like my avatar here would go into the bar at 12, 13 and would go and try to boogie with others. So in those days, my avatar wasn't able to do, couldn't cut a mustard. Why? I don't know. I believe there was something in the past that probably held things up somewhere along the way. Along with, I believe that maybe she was a little on the shy side or something. I don't remember quite as the avatar would hold that memory, but there was a reason why it couldn't even cut the, the jig or nothing. But so the difference in the me in the avatar and then another one in the avatar, big difference, consciousness wise, makes a difference in the day we are in and how you view life and the reality and how you accept it and how you take it in and what do you do about it and how you make a decision to make it fit for your reality and change things around and not allow those who wants to screw you around or beat you up or kick your ass, whatever, because you choose not to be in their in crowd or their world or their dominant thinking, whatever kind of thing that you allow that stops you from coming to the realness of your true, authentic self and to be you, your me, be me, be your menu and be your me, be your menu. Don't let any and everybody put on your menu what they want on your menu. You put it on there as your menu. Design your own menu. I'm serious. Don't let other people design your menu for you. That's the one you were living off of, eating off of, whatever. It's your menu. Okay? All right then. So let's see, can we get a little bit more going on here?
Goodbye, Joe. Me gotta go. Me and Maya. Me gotta go. For the hero down Dubai. Money fun. Sweetest one. Me and Maya. Son of a gun, we'll have big fun on the bayou. Jambalaya, crawfish pie, feel it come cold. 'Cause tonight I'm gonna see Mama Cherubino. He can talk, feel through jaw, and he yell. Son of a gun, we'll have big fun on the bayou. Tonight I'm gonna see my Cherubino. Pick it talk, feel from jaw, and begin. Son of a gun, we'll have big fun on the bayou.
I forgot that one really good. I used to do it all the time, and then you know how you kind of get away from stuff. So, and that's how life is. But you kind of go away and you leave things behind and go on, you know. So I haven't done that one in a while. Yeah, it's been a while. So let's just I want to do maybe one more, and then go from there and go to the
I'll be outside, I'll be on the way. I'll be got the slip, so you know it's not winning. Yeah, what you wanna do? Worry about your friends, that's all you just have to know. I will be in your mind. No fear, but you gotta let me know. I'm all ears and I got a lot of room. I'm always, if you wanna take a pill, I'm on my way. Put it in time, I'll be outside, I'll be on the way. I'll be on the way, and you can meet me at 5. I'll be your man, I'll be here all day. I'll be here all day. Put it in time, I'll be outside, I'll be on the way. I'll be on the way, and you can meet me at 5. I'll be your man, I'll be here all day. I'll be here all day. Drop top the Porsche, put that bitch in sport out here in the field, oh yeah. I'm already yeah. Come outside looking like a snack. Hurry up, get in, hell yeah. Come with me on this mission. Riding down the cars, I wanna for sure. You said take a lead, I said that's who we. Wanna be the grandpa, since you never been before. Put you in provocateur, and I made you meet them all. You said you left your ex, that you was always canceled. You said before me, you ain't never been the same. You took a L and been winning ever since. You hit my phone, I'm on my way, I cancel plans. I'll be on the way. I'll be on the way, and you can meet me at 5. I'll be your man, I'll be here all day. I'll be here all day. Put it in time, I'll be outside, I'll be on the way. I'll be on the way, and you can meet me at 5. I'll be your man, I'll be here all day. I'll be here all day. You're trying to make a move tonight. I got the time. Tell me what you wanna do. Call a squad if you wanna rendezvous. They gon' push up on their own. I only got room for two. Front of dicks on the set. It's a voice, not a bit. I confess, I'm fixed. They show some respect. Get away so we can make sense of your life. You wasn't bothered, I just put your shit in drive. Now goes like there's no tomorrow. Moving too fast, I'm hoping to drive slow. I don't want you to wonder where I go. Can learn a lot from this, and it's something that I know. Put it in time, I'll be outside, I'll be on the way. I'll be on the way, and you can meet me at 5. I'll be your man, I'll be here all day. I'll be here all day. Put it in time, I'll be outside, I'll be on the way. I'll be on the way, and you can meet me at 5. I'll be your man, I'll be here all day. I'll be here all day.
So let's do some videos. I'm hot. I didn't turn the fan on either, so I will once I put the videos on. So let's do some videos. That was enough of the music tonight. Oldies, I love them. Take you back to times of memories and whatever, and just get in that groove with it. Don't just, play the songs and don't get with it and feel that whole time when you was back in those days when you were feeling the grooves, you know what I'm saying? You did everything, right? Yeah. So now we'll do it again. We're gonna get there. Okay, let's do some videos because I want to get these to you. Okay, so I'm gonna go first. I'm gonna go here because what I want you to know, this one here is called The Ultimate Secret: How to Master and Reshape Your Reality. Okay, so let's hear it.
This collective awakening also brings about a profound shift in how individuals relate to various facets of existence. Relationships are not just about interpersonal dynamics. They extend to one's own body, the environment, the cosmos, and even abstract concepts like time. As this interconnectedness becomes more evident, there's a growing need to reevaluate and reprogram deeply ingrained belief systems. These beliefs, often passed down through generations, form the lens through which individuals perceive reality. But as new truths emerge, especially those illuminated by scientific discoveries, there's a pressing need to integrate these truths and shed outdated beliefs. However, the process of altering these belief systems is intricate and challenging. It's not just about intellectual acceptance of new truths. It requires a deep inner alignment. This alignment is rooted in values like truth, honesty, and factual integrity. It's about being open to new information, even if it challenges long-held beliefs, and having the courage to let go of narratives that no longer serve. Instead of rejecting the past, it involves comprehending it from a fresh perspective, paving the path for a more enlightened and advanced narrative. Central to this evolution is the balance between effort and love. While self-reflection and honesty form the foundation for personal growth, they need to be complemented by actionable steps. Emotions, which have historically been sidelined or suppressed, play a pivotal role in this journey. They aren't just reactions to external stimuli, but powerful indicators of internal states. By recognizing, understanding, and harnessing these emotions, individuals can navigate the complexities of life, contributing positively to their personal evolution, and by extension, the collective evolution of human consciousness. Building on the understanding of interconnectedness and the evolution of consciousness, science emerges as...
Okay, so did you hear the beginning of what she said and how she was breaking out and how you see things in a broader way than just a narrow-minded thinking, okay? It's more to it than just the narrow-minded way of thinking, okay? So let's go to number one, and please finish listening to it because it has dynamic information for you, okay? To help you see past the illusions. Wow. Okay, so let me go to another one here. That's when I have opened up some stuff here for you. I just noticed a video I wanted to pick up and save. Okay, so this one here, I brought that one out because I wanted to bring this one out. This one's called Fourth Dimension. The fourth dimensional thinking. Fourth dimensional thinking, okay? And fourth dimensional thinking is a higher conscious mind thinking develop. You must develop it. Beyond the 3D mind thinking, which is the mind that keeps you in the cycle of living in the program, in the subconscious program thoughts. And we did talk about subconscious, right? And so, fourth dimensional thinking, that's when you enter into the school of learning, okay? And you're going out of the 3D world of living, of thinking, believing, seeing, being, all of that. You traveling in conscious wise to a higher conscious way of thinking, living, believing, seeing, acting, you name it, okay? Okay, so
fourth dimensional thinking is a bridge to realms beyond our tangible reality, whereas our daily lives are often bound by length, width, and depth. The fourth dimension pushes us to grasp the seemingly intangible, think beyond traditional frameworks, and explore limitless possibilities with fourth dimensional thinking, urging one to perceive and harness the power of what remains unseen. In the vast expanse of our minds, visions guide our purpose and direction. These aren't mere fantasies. They serve as life's compass, suggesting a deeper connection with the universe's design. At the core of these visions lies the language of desire, an intricate communication between our inner spiritual selves and our tangible natural selves. This connection, when listened to intently, can propel us forward, urging us to mold reality in line with our internal landscapes. Listening to this language, however, requires readiness, a willingness to hear and obey its promptings. Therein lies the magic of the fourth dimension. When one actively chooses to respond to these whispers of desire, the unseen begins to emerge into the seen. It's as if the act of wanting, of deeply yearning, becomes the very pathway to attainment. It aligns perfectly with Blaise Pascal's profound insight. Our quest for something inherently reveals our prior discovery of it. We wouldn't seek what we haven't, in some form, already encountered.
Okay, you hear what she said? We wouldn't seek what we haven't in some form is already encountered. And that is a different way of explaining it. How I give it to you in a more simple form is simply saying that what is already done and already manifested in your life has already been manifested, because if it wasn't, you wouldn't be able to think of it, okay? And you wouldn't have such a desire to go toward it, because that's what, when you decide on what you want is already wanting you, and that's true. What you want wants you, and you must make a conscious choice that you want it enough to go toward it as a desire that you truly really desire and you really want it. And if you really want it, then you go get it, because it's yours already. You just gotta bring it into the existence of your physical form as you and it merging into one conscious, because when you in this conscious here, which is 3D, which is low consciousness, thinking and believing and seeing, you're going to merge into the fourth conscious by lifting your conscious up to elevate to higher thinking, higher way of seeing, higher way of believing, by allowing that information to come through so that you can receive it, okay? And then you go on and toward meeting that desire that you want for yourself so much, and for all reasons that you want it for. You know, you want it for you and the good of all, right? And you do. So when you using your talents and your things that you want it as a love for what you want, you know, you got a love for this thing that's in you, which is a talent, but you don't know. A lot of you using it and you don't know you're using it. So you got to recognize that it is a talent what you're doing, and then you take that talent and you do it in the glory for yourself and use it in the glory of you to provide your life as you want it to be, not leaving it on the shelf and go work for somebody else. You know what I'm saying? So when you go into 4D dimensional, you're in a higher consciousness, in a higher way of learning, higher way of seeing, higher way of believing, and you are going toward that is there for you. What you know, and that's a higher life, a better way, you know. But the conscious is what you must obtain in order to be steadfast inside of that dimensional. So you want to obtain the higher way of believing and higher way of thinking, and you have to receive the information to do that. And the only way you're going to do that is you would have to be in that place to receive. Okay, how that is, if you do it, you know. Most people you can't get it when you just hanging out and doing whatever, because it don't work like that. Okay, so I'm gonna say a little bit more of this one.
These visions, one doesn't merely chase after dreams. Instead, they embark on a transformative journey, one that reshapes the contours of reality. This journey is not passive. It's a dance between desire and manifestation, between the world as it appears and as it could be. To fully grasp and harness this dynamic process, one must be willing to immerse themselves in the dance, to be shaped by it, and in turn, shape it.
And the dance of what? Creating the reality that I choose to live in. That's the dance. And as she said, it's not passive. You can't create it in a passive mindset. You must be aggressively wanting what you want and willing to do the dance to get it. What dance is that? Whatever way your conscious mind of the higher conscious have set you on the pathway. Whatever pathway that they put you on, you want to continue to move in that direction as they easily auction you to go or move you along the way, because you don't know they're doing it, because you don't see them, but they are. And that's your higher conscious doing it, because it's there to guide you. And as you listen to it and allow it to guide you, it takes you to that pathway to where it's already set in place for you. And you and that path come together and merge. And the higher conscious of living, learning, and believing, and being, and existing. So what you must do is break free from the mindset of what is now and how it being and how it's going, and all those low ways of looking at life, and see it as a broader view, like something much greater, much bigger. And knowing that you can obtain it, which you can. You already have obtained it. You just don't see it as it is, because you have to break free from the mindset of, the rookery and all this, the stuff that has, pin you down into a way of life that doesn't serve you in the best way, in the greatest way. Because it doesn't help you to know who you are and know that you are something, or say you are a spirit being that is in the physical experience in the body that you're in, the avatar, to do a physical experience, but yet the power you hold is in the higher mind conscious, and you do hold that power. So very good teaching here. So please listen to more of this and finish it out, because I know it's not something easy to hear if you're not fully conscious enough, okay? And that's okay. But if you really want to hear it and you can't really grasp it, go to the script. It has the show script in there where you can read it, okay? And very, very interesting. So now I want to go to this one. Now this person that I'm gonna put you on here, she's called Abraham Hicks, but that's not who she is. She's a higher being, conscious, okay? But she channels her information through, like me, okay? Someone that speaks for her, and like I will be if I'm connected, which I'm usually connected to them, and they are speaking to me, but it's the higher conscious, okay? So. But now she talks about the law of attraction. This is the one that if you really want to know about the law of attraction, you go to her videos and listen to her, because she is the one, okay? And she's not on this planet. She's speaking from higher conscious, and she's giving you information that she know and that she wants you to have. And remember, like I say, they're not blind to you. You're blind to them. They see you. And they see everything you do, no matter what it is, because they see our energy and they read the energy very clear. not to mention that they are who we are and we are them. We are each other. They are just another energy of yourself, connected to the conscious of your past lives, and they're like your ancestors. That's who they are, okay? And they are connected, very connected to your life here. And they want to be in your life to help you find the better ways in life and the better things in life, and not to be blindsided by the foolishness. But we have to let them in. They don't just bogart their way in through your life. You gotta allow them in, and they won't be around certain type of energies. You gotta have some good, calm, peaceful, love and life in you going on somewhere. Okay, so let's listen to her because she's really good and she has a good message here for you. And I want you to hear this.
Hello, Abraham. It's nice to feel you again. On the land cruise in Cancun, I think that the biggest thing I took away from our interaction was the feeling of sitting here and really truly feeling the sense of well-being in an amplified state.
There's a lot more that happens in a room like this than words and hearing them. Most of what is happening vibrationally. So as we focus together and chew over subjects, resistance lessens and vibration rises, and you click in with more of who you are, and that's that feeling that you're describing. Some people call it oneness or wholeness. We call it clarity, connectivity, alignment. What do you want to talk about?
So, when I was in the hot seat in Cancun, you basically told me to get out of my head and to pick something. Those are the two things that I really remember, and I haven't gotten a recording yet, so I haven't heard the rest, but it's the feeling in those two things. And so, I spent some time thinking about it. I've also spent some time really trying to tap into that feeling again.
Well, that's where you started just now, and that's really the right track. In other words, it is the feeling, isn't it? Can you sense the difference between a feeling of abundance, a feeling of abundance, a feeling of abundance? That's what Esther provided for herself that day, because she was focusing upon specific things like the beautiful pool and house, which made her feel abundant. But it went beyond the word abundant. It went to a feeling of being blessed and cared for, which then translated into a feeling of worthiness. And it's that sense of well-being that is just the perfect vibration that causes the feeling, but it's the vibration that equals the point of attraction, where it's like you've taken all your guard down, and now the well-being of all manner that's raining down on you can be received by you, can be recognized by you, can be witnessed by you, step by step by step by step, not saved up in some vibrational reality and then you a little in and a little in. It's just a constant streaming of clarity and fun and ideas and well-being and money and friends and flow.
Yeah.
And so it's interesting that you bring up the subject of abundance, because
So did you hear how she explained that? And so what she is giving him is to know, in order to become a creator, which you are, because you are the one that's going to create your own reality, right? In order for you to do that, you have to know that all things is source, and source wants what you want, and source has already put it into this, she called it a vortex, but it's already there. Because why? Because many times you have asked for these things and source giving it to you, but you didn't know, because you wasn't in the state of mind, the state of being, state of seeing, vibration, whatever. But now that you becoming aware of that, you can have that, whatever you want, and source is going to simply give it to you the moment you ask for it. However, in order to receive things like that from source, you have to know that what source wants for you is the best things in life, because source is what it is. And Source wants the best for itself, right? And Source do. But Source also give you the choice to choose the best things that you want in life, or the worst things you want. It's your choice. It's all because you're thinking, you're conscious, and how you see it and how you can believe it. Or just know it, because I like to know rather than believe. To me, to know is better, okay? Not to believe, but to know. In order for you to know that what you want is right, wanting you, and is already made up, and what you want to do is bring it into the reality to what you know that it is yours to have. So you gotta not think in the resistance or in the low mindset of not believing or doubting. You can't be that, because it won't come that way, because of the law of attraction that is running the universe. So you have to stay in a vibration of joy, happy, peace, love, and inspirational. Why? Because you know what you want is yours, and you are going to obtain it, because it is for you to have, and you want it, and you want it, and you want it, and you're going to get it because you want it. And that's how you got to stay that way, and you got to continually focus in the direction that you want to go in, not the one you don't want to go in, but the one you want to go in. And as you focus toward the direction you want to go in, the universe is going to bring you and what you want into alignment, so that you can be that, whatever it is that you choose to bring into reality or to create for yourself, okay? So this is what she's talking about. So she's giving it to you in just a simple way as she can, but she has so many different ways that she can open that mindset up for you. So for all sakes, for all things, if you want to deal with the law of attraction, and you want to know how it works, and you want to know how to be free from the mindset of ignorance and low brain thinking, and mindset of not seeing things in a much better and happier way, in a more, luscious, more glorious way, and then just happy all around, because that is your birthright. I'm not kidding, it is your birthright to be happy. I'm not kidding. It has been stolen away from you. Now you're going to get it back, and you want it. So her tape videos are the best for this message right here. Finish listening to her. I'm going to post all these on for you on the video. Okay? And now let's go to this person here. I love this guy. He is like dynamic for giving you that lost information that my master teacher Rod Hayes is telling you the same thing, except he's telling it on his version of his viewing and how he see it, and the information that he have, and how he can break it down to you. Now this guy's going to give you some of the same information, but he's going to talk on one topic, and he's going to break it down in words and I guess you could say syllables, but and profound way of thinking, so you can really see it and hear it. So let's listen to what he got to say, because it's really good.
Have you ever heard of Halsbury's Law of England?
Wait.
Ever heard of it?
No. That's not the one I want you to have, because the one I want you to have is, you need to hear that one before you get to this one. Okay, so let me find his video real fast. Actually, Okay, this is what I want you to hear. Okay, so let's hear this one.
About the legal.
And the reason why I want you to, he's England, he's an Englishman person, right? And he's in England. However, though it has at one time appeared that you were not under England's laws and all that crap, but you were never free from their laws, okay?
That we've all been given when we're born.
Until now.
I've mentioned this in the past and sometimes just in passing, and I've had some amazing guests that have explained this more fully to me. I made a video about this, I don't know, February and March, but since then, of course, the channel has grown and there's been many more viewers, so some people may not have heard this. My understanding, of course, has grown greater on this. There are some people who say that this isn't a thing, that it is irrelevant, that it confuses issues, and there's others that say it is definitely the thing and it is the answer to getting out of so many things, particularly the system. So I may make some mistakes on this because my understanding is very limited, of course. I've only been looking at these things for a very short period of time, but it seems more important now that we understand who we are and who we're not. And so, firstly, let me put it this way. I remember saying in one of my videos, I am my own person. And a very nice man called Stuart got in touch with me and he said, no, Richard, you're not a person. And I said to him, what are you talking about? That just seems like semantics, because he said you're a living man. Well, of course, I understand now that a person, according to the legalese of it in Black's Law Dictionary, a person is a non-entity. It is a dead thing. It isn't a real living man, and of course I am a living man. A person is part of your legal fiction. And you might say, what the hell is a legal fiction? Well, we know now that we live in this corporate Britain, and we'd rather be in a sovereign Britain, free, out of this corporation where we're being treated as if we are basically a dead entity all the time. And that is true because the government, being a corporation, a for-profit business that is there to extract money from you and contract with you and make you do work so that you can pay them, that they do treat you as a dead entity, as a legal fiction, and not as a living man. When you're born, you may have heard this many times, of course, when you're born, your parents inform the registrar that you have been born, of your birth. Now, a lot of this is connected to the law of admiralty. I won't get into that because that is part of it, but it can be quite confusing if you're new to this. The parents inform the registrar, and he writes out a record of your birth, which is changed into your birth certificate. You get a copy. You don't get the original, of course, because the original, as I understand it, is then bonded and put into a trust with the Treasury. So the Treasury, as I understand it, puts in a certain amount of money, and then this bond, this trust, is floated on the stock market and is making money. You, of course, are really the executor of this trust, and the government, and the legal department of the government, and the banking part of the government are merely the trustees. And in a trust there are three parties. There's the settler or the executive who sets it up and who's in charge, which you can claim if it's you. There's the trustees who carry out the necessary work, and then there's the beneficiary. Well, it's in your name, it's your trust, so you're the executive and the sole beneficiary, and the government are actually the trustees of this fund, or the bankers, or the legal department, however you want to look at it. This goes on, of course, they don't tell you this. So although this trust is set up, in a way it's null and void because you have to be, you have to know that the trust is there to be part of it. And if you don't, if you're not, if like in a contract, both people are not, the contract is not disclosed, the terms and conditions are not disclosed to both parties, then actually it is null and void. However, they don't tell you this, and the bond is out there and it's making money. You have an enormous amount of money, potentially millions of pounds in this trust fund, which you, unless you claim it, is beneficiary to the government, but it is actually yours. And so this, then you get a name, which has been the one that's registered, which is your name, and you'll notice all the communication from official bodies like the government is your name in capitals. Now, this capitalisation you think is in English, but it's legalese, dog Latin, if you like. It's in another language, because this is from the dictionary of Black Laws Dictionary.
Okay, so it says Black Laws Dictionary, right? But you and most people have never even heard anything such as Black Laws Dictionary, and you probably never heard a lot of things, even what he's talking about. And that is true. Some may have, but most may have not. Okay? This is why the information is out, so you can know why. Because we're in the end game, and the time is now that you are free, and you can come out from the chains and bonds of the government, of the laws, and all the crypto things that has kept you in a bondage state of life, where there was no growth in your life for the sake of your soul and well-being. But it was for all those who had you in a way of living that you not know, but they did. And this is what he's talking about. He called it a legal entity of the, he calls it some other name, but you've heard of it, the straw man and all those names they call it. That's one of the names, okay? So he is giving you the frank part of the information, the frankly, this is it, okay? So he's really explaining it to you in a very good, simple form way as he can. Please listen to his video too, okay? Because it is information you need to know. So finish listening to it as I post it in this video, because you do want to know what is going on and what is this is all about. Why have we been in this spellbound mind of living for, paycheck to paycheck, mistake after mistake, as you would say it, but Abraham says there's no mistakes, so we don't make mistakes, and we don't. We just go in directions that may been headed this way, and you just turn and went a different way, and that's all. But even though you went, in one of my videos to tell you that, even though you went the other way, just because you thought of going that way, you went that way too. Okay, that's how it works. In the altered states of conscious, you still go to that other direction, and somehow source balances it all out. Okay, ask me how. What she do? She gets it sort of balanced out. So even though you didn't go that day, but somewhere along the way you will go, as you did go, because it will be as a full manifestation somewhere as source balances all out. So to know the conscious and to really see it as it is, you really need to research it, study it, and know and learn it, of what it is about conscious and subconscious and in the mind. Okay, don't be afraid to learn, because learning is what you're here for to do. And if you don't learn now, believe you me, they'll bring you in the cycle of life round and round and round until you do, because it's meant for you to learn, okay, and to know, right? Okay, so go and listen to this guy, because he's really got information you need, okay? All right, so and while you listen to him, because I just found him myself and I am just in love with his information. So when you do listen to this video, and if you want more, you know how to click on his video, his logo, and you go to his videos, right? So you're going to listen to more of his information, because he got so much more for you to know, and it ties in with the Rod Hayes videos. All this ties in with him, what this guy here says, okay? So, okay, let's stop this one here, and yeah, you're not a dead entity. But so what I'm gonna do is stop this video, and then I'll come back the next day here or so and do more for you, okay? Because we got so many to get through. Next time I'm gonna go through Rod Hayes videos on the next video, okay? Because we still got a lot of them to get through too. Okay, so I'm happy to have brought you information tonight, and please enjoy. My pleasure. Don't forget to give me some likes and comments, subscribe, whatever you can do, right? I love you guys.